Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Fishing North Atlantic. We're out here right by the Scotian? Nova Scotian? Scotian. I'm going to go with Scotian. Scotian Shelf, where we're going to go do some deep line, and it is June 7th. We did try to go here, but of course it's right on that border there, and it gets real shallow, and sadly you can't do anything less than 100 meters. So that sucks. Now, what's cool is there's a school of 4 right there, and there's actually tuna all over the place. Is nobody working? Yep, because I didn't set it up right, but that's fine. But anyway, hopefully, well, since there is a ton of tuna down below, hopefully it stays that way, and we do some good. So we're only going to set about 20 of them. Just to see, because I don't want to waste too terribly much money and stuff getting out here. But we did name the boat Sun Monkey. Sun Monkey. Look at that. Ain't that just absolutely gorgeous? Let's set that one. Take a little screenshot there. There we go. Just beautiful. Anyway, the Sun Monkey is back out. Of course, it is, like I said, it's June. And we're really hoping for June here in Oregon, too. Let me tell you what, it's fishing season, and it's still pouring down rain, doing everything of what winter does. And supposedly it's quote-unquote fall, or spring. So with that being said, who the hell knows what's going on with the weather. But anyway, we're just, we're trying to get by, Anyway, just ready for, something different other than rain and hail and snow and everything else. Don't get me wrong, we still need the rain. I mean, we need all the rain we can get, but good Lord, a few days of sun would be nice. Now, if you fast forward about a week or two from now when we get all the sun and everything else, then I'm going to be complaining about how hot it is. So there is absolutely no in between. It's either bitching because it's cold or bitching because it's hot. But anyway, thank you much for watching this video. I do truly appreciate it. We did throw a few new games at you just to see how everything's crack-a-lacking. Basically just seeing if you guys are into different things or not. That's basically what I'm trying to do. Just trying to, get some ideas out there and see whatever, appeals to everything. So that's what we're doing. That's why we brought up good old World War II, Call of Duty World War II out. I'm not very good at it, but, it's just something new. I played it before, like I said in the video. I've actually played it on my PS4 and the PC, but it was the old PC. So now it's the new PC. It's going to be, it's absolutely fantastic. And I did watch one of my Satisfactories, and I did notice that it was a little bit grainy and whatnot, or it was kind of blurry or whatever. So I'm going to try to fix that. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do, because on the computer it doesn't necessarily show that. So I'm going to try something new and try to, tweak the settings and stuff like that to see if I can fix it. So no one has complained or nothing about it, but I just, I just clicked on it to see how the audio and everything was. I tried to do that every once in a while on my PS4 and TV in the living room, just to see, how everything is and whatnot, and then I, kind of do a quality check, and go from there. But I noticed that it was kind of grainy, kind of interesting looking, and of course, sadly, I've already edited my newest video, which came out a few days ago if you're watching this when it comes out. So the next video of Satisfactory will try to have a few tweaks to it and try to get everything squared away. Let's actually throw a tuna down here, because right here is definitely where they are. But anyway, back to this game. I wanted to try out some deep lining just because I haven't deep lining for a long time, and the last time we came out here for deep lining, it wasn't really working. Not real sure why, but it wasn't working the way it should have been working. So I wanted to come out here and give it a whirl and try. Now, hopefully it is, June. Well, it is June, but hopefully it stays daylight so I don't get yelled at by Mr. Josh. Let's do a good old 17 hours and it's 1 o'clock. You gotta love it. It's either in the dark when you set or in the dark when you pick it up. There's no in between. All right, let's get you fellers in line. I tried to take the 2 girls out, but sadly, they weren't leveled up in deep line, and I don't really feel like taking a money cut. So we're gonna take the 2 boys out. Who are you? You're Josh and Graham. So good old Josh and Graham are out here gonna try to make me some money, and we'll go from there. But anyway, like I said, hopefully you guys are enjoying what content has been coming out on the channel lately. Like I said, just trying something new, and of course I have some games in the back of my noggin, that we can definitely look forward to. But, as always, if you guys have any games or anything that you think I would enjoy, or even you would like to see, let me know, and we will definitely go from there and see. I can't see how many fish there is. Oh, there's 2. Apparently there's only 2. There could be 3, I don't know. Well, we'll see. And it is only 2. 1,200 pounds, not terrible, not terrible. Well, almost 1,300 pounds. 2 fish, 1,300 pounds, not terrible. At least it's working. I mean, 2 fish is a hell of a lot better than 1. I remember coming out here like day after day and just not catching anything. I don't know if it was bugged or what, but I do know that you have to be up or deeper than 100 meters. Right now we're sitting right at 124. So basically, if you look, all this like darker blue is fine. I think this is less than 100. And then of course you have this like wider stuff, which is even shallower. So all of this, just none of this like wider. So let's see. So like this color, theoretically, maybe this color. Anyway, you're just gonna have to finagle it. Where are we going? Oh, there we go. Okay, I was like, where are we? What are we doing? Okay, so it's really hard to see for some reason. Normally you can see all of them just hanging out, but not this time. I think that one's only a 2 fish line there, 1,600 pounds. That's all right, nothing too terribly bad. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else we want to do. And of course, we can use any boat that is in the game. I'm not really worried about that. But, this just came out, so I wanted to give these boats a whirl. I did try to do the shucker for punishment or whatever, but then I decided to come out with the emery and then the paint job. So, okay, I thought like the trim would be this. Like just these, little white pieces. No, it's the whole top of the boat is trim. And so I was like, oh, sweet, So I put the whole black, just because black looks nice. And then I was like, okay, so we'll put the trims blue, get that little contrast thing going. Absolutely terrible. It was like either overly blue or like incredibly dark where you couldn't even see. Like right now, you can't even see the bottom of the boat. And I was like, okay, that is not going to work out very well. So we had to do black bottom and white top just to have something, to shine to see where the boat is. I mean, you can see it at different parts, but if you're like up here so you can see where you're going, it's not very great. And then if you come in like, where are we going? We can't see anything. What in the world? Can we change this? Oh, no. That's it. Can we go up? Rotate left. Oh. No, up. Why, there we go. We still can't see anything, but we're here. 1,500 pounds in that last one. Oh, now I remember. It takes forever picking up these lines, let me tell you what. But yeah, so, like I said, we're just now here. We're trying to figure out, trying to use the boat. I mean, there's really not much to use for it because it only has 275,000. It is a good, starting boat, I guess. But, I mean, after the end of the day, when you have, millions and millions and millions of dollars, you don't really have any way to spend your money. And so, I mean, it's kind of like the end game is how fast can you get to the biggest boat, and then you use it once or twice, and it's like, okay, well, that's boring. So why would I want to do that, So anyway, I mean, would I get the DLC? If I had to do it again, I probably wouldn't get the DLC. That's just my honest opinion. Great googly moogly. Trying to drink all the water I can. My wife's been yelling at me for not drinking enough water. So I've been trying to drink more water, and then she yells at me for drinking too much water and going to the bathroom all the time. It's like, woman, you are never going to be happy, are you? And she said no. And I'm like, well, that's the truest words I've ever heard from a woman right there. We can't make them happy, and they will never be happy. Let me tell you what, she's only 25. I mean, good Lord. I've even asked her, what can I do to make you happy? And she's like, just love me. So then you try to cuddle her and, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden they're, oh my goodness, you're so annoying. And it's like, oh my God, shut up. Women. Anyway, I love them. I mean, I love her to death, but good Lord have mercy, you can't live with them, and you sure as hell can't live without them. But yeah, you definitely can't live with them. I mean, I would die if I didn't have her, but good Lord, let me tell you what, it'd be a lot easier sometimes. There we go. I was going to say, did I screw it up? Anyway, almost, well, we got one deal, and we got 10,000 pounds. So we pretty much averaged about 1,000 pounds of string, hook, set, deep line, whatever. I really wish, okay, I've said this every time I've played this game, deep lining and whatnot. I really wish that it would be like the Andrew Gale in real life. I really wish that you could have a long line of deep lines. That would be absolutely amazing. Have 500 hooks, or however many, 3 miles long, whatever it is in real life, and then do it that way. And none of these stupid, 2 buoy, 3 hook things. I really, really wish that was a thing, but it probably will never be a thing, sadly. But anyway, I didn't know they were going to have this DLC here. I mean, there was definitely nothing on saying that it was going to be, they were done with it, so I'm surprised that there's even another DLC anyway. But I really wish that it was a part of the game. I really feel like that would make this game just 100% better. Even if they made tuna and swordfish the prices plummet, where you get $3 a pound or whatever. I mean, if you went 3 miles long with deep lines and stuff like that, you would fill up the boat theoretically with 2 lines, right? And make it extremely expensive to do it. So you could either have 3 hook lines for, I don't know how much they were. I just bought them, right? But say 3 hook lines are $5,000. Make them expensive. Make something expensive so you have to work for something. And then you come out, you bait them for, $500. And then you come out, you set them, you catch some fish, they're $5 a pound, whatever it is. You sell them, and then you come back out, or after you bait them, you come back out, and, you have to pay for the hooks, and you have to pay for the bait, and, you have, nets, right? You got to fix the line because their teeth cut through the line, or you break them off, or Like, there's so many things they could add to this game to make it more challenging. It would be great. It would be great. I mean, you could even put in a difficulty, right? So, like, this is easy. So, I mean, you come out and you know, basically you set a line, you catch fish. But, you know, make it to where you go out and you spend all this money like actual fishermen. You go out, you set a line, and sometimes you don't catch shit. Sometimes you catch real small ones. Sometimes you catch ginormous ones. You know, it's all a game of luck. And then, you know, there's storms where you can lose your boat if you're not knowing what you're doing, or and stuff like that. You know, I really enjoy the fact that you have to look for the fish. Like, we can get tips, but make them where some of them are lying, right? So you don't know. You know, you don't know anybody, and people will give you the wrong tip to send you away from their fishing grounds. Because who in real life tells you where the fish are biting? Nobody does that. Nobody tells you where the deer are, you know. No one tells you, you know, oh yeah, there's a big old 7-point buck out there in the fucking woods, you know, go kill it. No one's going to tell you that. So put it in the game, you know. Make it to where the waves are so daggum bad, you know, you're risking your crew's life and your life to go out there and catch some fish. You know, I mean, it's just, that's my feeling. If I could make a game, that's what I would do. I mean, that is my opinion. So what do you guys think? You know, whoever's watching this, if you played this game, let me know in the comments below what you would do if you could make a game. I'm going to spark a fire and see who wants to, you know, talk back and have a conversation. But, you know, like, when you look at this, like, you know, here's the tuna here. Oh, hello, that was weird. And then you have tuna here, and then tuna here 10 months ago. Let's get rid of that. But the crab are over here, right? And you can't. So I actually found on the Discord server for this game, I found somebody that was complaining about Fishing Barrett Sea was better because they had hot spots, right? So, like, the map, say this spot here was all red because it had all sorts of fish in it, but everything around here didn't. Or like all these light spots were like big old red spots if you never played it. That's where all the fish was. And I'm like, that's cheating. You know, that's where you know the fish are there, right? Fishing isn't going out and catching, or else they'd call it catching, right? You can't go out and go hunting. It's called hunting for a reason. It's not called catching. It's not called killing, you know? And so that's my feeling. That's my philosophy. If that even is the right, proper grammar. Like, that is what I think we should have. We should have challenges. And, of course, make it in the menu where, like, you can turn all the difficulty on and stuff like that. And then pick, you know, have realistic weather, realistic everything, realistic prices, realistic, just everything you can think of. The hooks are expensive, lines break, hooks break, you know. Tuna gets eaten by sharks, or they snap the line, or whatever, you know. There's so many things that this game could, even a little bit of what I just said, that can make this game absolutely amazing, and they didn't do it. I mean, I don't know what that would take in programming. Let me just get that out of the way. I'm not a video game designer. I give them props for making games and stuff like that. I really do. But if they could figure it out and they actually did it, it would be amazing. It really would. Now, of course, if we played that, we would sit here and bitch and moan about how hard it is. But that is the joys, right? If a real-life fisherman played this game, they would say it's nowhere near realistic. 100%. Because the ocean is flat calm. No matter if it's in the middle of winter or middle of summer, it is flat calm. That's not real life. Or, you know, you never break a line. The only thing that you can break is a net. and maybe the trawling cables, right? That's the only thing you can break. So it doesn't make any sense. So if they added that into the game, I feel like it would be so much better, just 100%. But anyway, we're back at Yarmouth. I'm gonna shut myself up. Okay, so $25.45 a pound, which is absolutely insane. That's probably like realistic, right? 19.3, 115,000 added on, $594,594.64, $684,061 or dollars and 20 cents. We paid them $25,545.85. Not bad at all. So we'll just a little bit, nothing too bad. But like if in here, go to the bar, tips, have like a little like, oh, this came from Sadie, the bar owner. Oh, this is what I heard. Da 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 da. There's haddock 3 days ago, wherever the hell it is. You can believe them or not. But anyway, that's enough for me. I'm not. That's just my feelings on it. The Sun Monkey did great today because there's absolutely no waves or anything else like that. I mean, it's not a bad boat. It's just something I wouldn't get if I had to do it again. That's just my opinion on it. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the new DLC if you guys got it. Let me know what you guys would add to this game if it was yours and if you could change anything and so on and so forth. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Hopefully, if you listen to my rant the whole time, hopefully you don't take it too rough. Like don't think I'm complaining because I am, but try to. I don't know. Anyway, take it however you want. But anyway, thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you all on the next one, and you all take care.